Hey, what's going on, guys? Aiden Barrett here with Ability Media at the Ability Expos in Los Angeles, California, and we found a lot of cool, new, and old stuff in the adaptive sports community. Let's go check it out. The first group of people that we met with were the people of Angel City Sports.
I went to their wheelchair basketball events. I went to their big gaming event, which is all different type of sports. It was at Cerritos College. I think those are the two events I remember going to. But
if you're living with a physical disability, I think that the most important thing and the main thing for others to think about is you don't usually feel like you belong in society. Building accessibility makes it a little harder to get an education. If you look at a lot of elementary schools in LA are 2 stories, so if you're in a chair, how are you getting to the 2nd story? Start to look at different parts of society that really aren't designed for people with disabilities. And then the other piece of it is if you're missing a leg or you're blind or whatever, I can tell you're different than me. And so it creates this separation. And so sport gives people that sense of belonging and community, which sort of solves that. What I like to say is we can bring everybody together. They'll help each other. They'll solve each other's problems. And I think ultimately they'll heal. The community heals itself.
We then went to go see what they were doing on the ice with blind hockey.
We started actually as a podcast. Drew went on a podcast about hockey and immediately got a message. We got to do a podcast. And our puck starts out round and ends up dented. So the Dented Puck podcast was born. Through a lot of things we noticed about our community, we noticed that there was a large gap financially in awareness. And through that, we decided we need to start a foundation to support. Currently, we're just short of 300 active participants throughout the United States. There are 25 teams around the country spread out. Our goal here is to hopefully establish a well-running team in Los Angeles.
We then got to learn how people with disabilities can still work out with equipped products.
And I can go out and we can start doing jump rope works together. But if somebody comes in a wheelchair, or maybe they've lost a limb, I have this same equipment so that we can all be working out together doing that at the same time. So this is called a multi-rope. The multi-rope would allow somebody seated to do the same stimulus. They're going to hit the ground, and that's a single under. If they hit it twice, that's a double under. Sorry for hitting your camera. So that would be basically how we would do the same workout, same stimulus. If I only have one arm, if you ever thought how you jump rope with that? Well, now you have a bar, basically it holds the rope on both sides. I jump like this. I'm not going to do this because I'll definitely take him out. But you can jump rope using a single arm. So just little things like that. Very simple ways to adapt so that everybody gets a shot to do the work.
After the workout, we took it to the woods.
You're not used to working with kids with disabilities, so our committee works with the Scoutmasters and Cubmasters and the parents to help them understand how to work with this kid that shows up on their doorstep. So we've got training, we've got supports, we've got lots of resources, we've got counseling. All of those things help make it successful for both the individual scout coming in and the adult leaders and the other scouts in the troop.
Unfortunately, we were only able to catch a little glimpse at the end of the dance talent, but still an important message to leave off on.
There's so many more opportunities. The world is so big, and there's so much that we all can do, and this group is really good at spreading love, in case you haven't noticed, and so that's what we do. We go all over and we spread a lot of love, and I hope we're inspiring you guys and spreading some love to you guys today.